Alright, what's up, guys? Back at it again. Not stopping. Back here again. It's a lot of stuff. I think you hear possibly there's a train going by. That's how you know I live in a small town. But it's not actually a small town. It's a small town within a big city. So it's just small, but it's only 10 minutes away from the metropolitan of Houston. So it's kind of like the beauty of my city, I guess, and my circumstances in particular. But yeah, I think that there's a lot that I have to go through. What am I going to talk about? Yeah. Yeah. But with that being said, there's damn, that's fucking loud. Alright, I gotta talk anyway. So with that being said, okay, I can't concentrate with that. Just let it go by. I don't know why. It sounds louder than before. Maybe someone was passing by and they crashed. I don't know what it is. Alright. With that being said, there's a lot that I have to go through. There's a lot that needs to be stated and said and multiple times and all that shit. But you know the deal. I've said it many times. And I think ultimately, overall, there's just, there's a lot of stuff that I have to take care of. There's a lot of stuff that I have to do. We already know the deal. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Okay. I kind of lost track. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, but we're nearing the end of the month. It's literally gonna be 4th of July next week. It's nearing the end of the month, and I think I did a quite fantastic job this month in terms of consistency. Of course, we gotta continue in this month of July, but right now we're nearing the end of the month, and we just gotta end it off with a bang. So, right now it's gonna be slightly longer than it has been usually. I think we're gonna make it about like 30 minutes. I just want to watch one video. It was about the guy, the stupid kid. Hence, the reason I called it the stupid kid is because it was a stupid kid that jumped in a shark infested waters. And so I just want to watch that. It's a guy, the YouTuber's called More. He covered it, and I think he's pretty cool. So I'm gonna watch that, and yeah, that's it. But I think overall, there's a lot that we have to go through and we have to do right now. And that's that. But yeah, I think right now I've just been applying consistently, and I think that whole opportunity that I had before is just going off the water. It's going at the water. I don't know what the fuck phrase I'm trying to say, but it's basically it's over. I'm not gonna try again. We gotta move on. I gotta get something better. And overall, I see the opportunity very close. Doesn't take a lot. Like I said, I just need that one fucking job, and that's it. So, that's it. So, we gotta continue. We gotta keep going. And that's that. And we're not gonna stop until then. So, I think I'm gonna watch mainly that video with you guys, but I'm also gonna just watch I'm gonna watch one, like 2D generosity videos, and then after that we'll roll into the more video, but that's pretty much it. But is there anything else that I need to say before I watch this too? No, I think it's just a matter of me, as I'm saying, that we're getting closer and closer and closer to my goal, and I think overall It's just a matter of time before I get closer to my goal, and that is it. And I'm almost there. So that's that. It's very much that, and that's it. That's it. All right. Anything else that I want to say before we get started? I'm not quite sure. I guess we'll leave it at that. But yeah. We have a long road. Well, it's not that long, but we're gonna get there one day. I'll be there just like Aiden Ross, I should speed and Kaizen app, but just better. Just better. Just cause like once you see the journey and you see the greatness of it all, of course I have to fuck around and be a crazy fuck at first. But then you see the entirety of the journey. And I'm almost there. I see it very close. Very close. So, let's get it. Alright. Oh. I fucked up. No, not really. Got it. Alright. So what's this one?
One program that I rely on fully for my business is Notion. Notion is an amazing collaboration tool.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This YouTuber wanted to try something very risky. They wanted to see if they could move a giant bag full of flour through airport security. Security was obviously very suspicious and needed to do some tests. After a closer look at the powder, security let him through.
You're the best. Thank you.
All that shit.
He might be 6 years old, but he already has the business mindset.
I take pictures of people in this suit. If I'm out in the storm, they pay us money. I have a job. Okay?
Yeah, that's it. No, bit to the right. Bit more. Bit more. Bit back. Tiny bit. Sit. Bit down a tiny bit. Down a tiny bit. Yeah, perfect.
This is what a balloon pop sounds like in an anechoic chamber. I think this guy might be a little too smart to be inside a zoo. This Navy pilot had to eject after losing control.
Oh, he just crashed. Oh.
I found this company that makes really cool interactive keyboards.
Where can I find out? When I have my own like system, like ideally, I know what it would look like. I kind of like if y'all have ever seen. Well, it's not really unique to Daredevil, but it's like kind of like Daredevil's office, where there's like he has like a brick walls, and it's sort of kind of like a classic like vintage New York apartment. But then there's like red glazing pause. Red like well yeah glazing like gazing rather not glazing gazing like red gazing light like shining through the window, and I want that effect in my room, like my stream room. I want it to be like a vintage type, but that there's this like red ominous kind of feeling. I have these red lights. The reason you see kind of red right now is because of that, but it's pretty much yeah. But I imagine that. I know that that's gonna be something that exists, and just doing it, I guess. But yeah.
Imagine being so uncoordinated that cheating doesn't even help. This beaver was rescued and can't live in the wild anymore, but the urge to build a dam is still there. Here's how you take off a camera lens in space. I just found out it's totally normal for police officers in Paris to have rollerblades on.
I want to do zero.
That is the end of this video. I hope.
Alright, cool. Let's do another one. Let's do, she thought this was a good idea. Cops arrest for speed. We'll do this one.
It's everything you wish for. Your site traffic is skyrocketing. Until this.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. A police officer pulled over this other police officer for speeding.
What? I'm going into work, my man. Why are you trying to pull me over as I'm going into work?
Oh, let me go back real quick. Is there anything else? No, yeah, that's it. Alright, let's go back.
Going 80 and
I am going into work.
Okay, where are you
What
going
does
to
it
work
look
for?
like I'm dressed for?
I have
What
no-
does it look like I'm dressed for?
My name is Deputy Hilton and they see your driver's license. Okay.
The police officer was charged with resisting an officer, reckless driving, and eluding law enforcement. The police officer then later turned himself in to be arrested and was fired.
Wait.
Internet. A police officer pulled over this other police officer for speeding.
What? I'm going into work, my man. Why are you trying to pull me over as I'm going into work?
Because you're going 80 and a
I am
45.
going into work.
Okay, where are you
What
going to
does it
work
look
for?
like I'm dressed for?
I have
What
no-
does it look like I'm dressed for?
My name is Deputy Hilton and they see your driver's license. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's a classic. I mean, honestly, I would kind of low-key do the same thing if I was a police officer. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, that's... You gotta take advantage, bro. But these niggas, they fucking catch you for no reason. Well, not for no reason. He said for speeding, but still. Like, I would do... Yeah, because that role, essentially... Which is instinctual for human beings to do anyway, but that role is like, it makes you, like, if you feel like you're above the law, you're gonna act as if you're above the law, so.
Okay.
The police officer was charged with resisting an officer, reckless driving, and eluding law enforcement. The police officer then later turned himself in to be arrested and was fired.
Hey, look at all these wieners. Hi, wieners!
Thank you.
The mixer doesn't work?
It's not working.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Thank you.
If you cross the street in China without properly using the crosswalk, they will take a picture of you and publicly shame you. China without properly using the crosswalk. If you cross the street in China without properly using the crosswalk, they will take a picture of you and publicly shame you for everyone to see.
Don't get public shamed. There it is. Look at this guy. Oof, got him. Oh, got her, dude. Oh no.
That's crazy. Bro. That's crazy. I mean, in certain senses, like, this is the thing about America, and I just want to point one thing out, which is going to make the thing longer, but basically that I do think that America, damn, fucking hell, why are you coming at a wrong place? Okay. I mean, not at the wrong time, but I think ultimately that's the balance between order and freedom. Well, not order and freedom, like liberty and freedom. I mean, freedom and like, what's the word? Like, not order. Freedom and I guess order. I'm trying to use another word for like constraint. But yes, I think there's polarities that you can find between both of those things in the extremes in which they go to. If you have too much freedom, I don't think that's good. And if you have too much constraint, I don't think that's also good. It's a balance, and it's a difficult balance to try to attain, and it won't be eternal, but something that always has to be something that you have to figure out, I guess. But yeah, I don't know.
The passenger on this helicopter was joking about pulling this random lever. That lever happens to be the rotor brake. Pulling that would have immediately stopped the blades, causing the helicopter to drop like a rock.
Am I allowed to skate here?
No.
Blades causing the helicopter happens to be the rotor brake. Helicopter.
That will kill us!
The passenger on this helicopter was joking about pulling this random lever. That lever happens to be the
And of course, look. You see the hands? It's a woman. I'm gonna get canceled in the future for saying that, but fuck you, man. Fuck you. I don't care. Like, that is clearly the case. You see why? Bro, look, I'm not saying that's the case for anyone. It could just be a stupid person. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Stupid person. I'll leave it up to that. But I cannot lie that there is a bit of a bias when it comes to that. And
rotor brake. Pulling that would have immediately stopped the blades, causing the helicopter to drop like a rock.
Am I allowed to skate here?
No. Don't do it.
Over the past few months, there's been
that's crazy. That's like a flash moment.
Over the past few months, there's been an increase in orcas attacking boats, which is something we've never really seen before. In this case, an orca ripped off the rudder, making the boat unable to properly move.
Arranco el segundo. We lost both rudders.
This guy has a very dramatic cat. This groundhog keeps stealing food from this farmer and always eats it directly in front of the security camera.
This nigga flexing.
This guy found out you can save money on glasses if you just don't buy any frames. If you didn't have a fear of squirrels before, well, you do now.
Oh, their teeth. I didn't know their teeth were that sharp.
That's the end of this video.
Alright, cool. Nice daily dose of internet, so, yeah. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is one of the best. A masterpiece. I wonder why. I'm gonna watch it Friday. I gotta watch it finally, but I haven't watched it yet. Alright. Let's go to my watch later. Actually, no, it's more, okay? Let's go right here.
Recently, and for no reason at all, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed.
This is exactly what happens when you jump off a cruise ship into shark-infested waters, and most likely what happened to that 18-year-old who did the dare.
Oh, wow.
Look at that, look at that, look at that.
They come from nowhere, wow.
Yeah, you can. It's kind of blurry, you know.
Ah, oh, you.
And that came directly from a news outlet on Twitter by the name of Southland Post, so shout out to them. But I only prefaced this video with that video of what we just saw was a whole swarm of sharks just jumping at the sight of 2-week-old musty meat making a ripple in their territories. And we all saw how quick those sharks were right up on top of that meat. Pause. And it's just sad that I'm having to read that in 2023, we still have idiots running around under the influence and willing to do anything to get validation from the people who they think are their friends. And I'm just getting tired of it because, like, if the idiot dies, okay, well, I guess if it was his time to go, it was his time to go. The universe is a very crazy place, but if you're intentionally putting your life at risk, knowing full well that you still have a mom and a dad, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, and...
That's crazy. Imagine being like, this is kind of what I hate about, like, I never want to be a statistic of any kind. I'd rather be a significant point. Not for the sake of history, not for the sake of any of that, because that's always the classic motivations for everyone. It's like, oh, I want to be remembered because I want to be remembered in history and eternally. Well, you don't get control over that. At a certain point, what if the whole earth eradicates at some point? What the fuck are you going to do then? So I don't think it's really that point. I think that's something deeper that I have to go into later on. Another point that I have to explain, but let's just say I don't want to be a statistic. Imagine just being a random statistic. I'd hate to be like something like this, bro. Especially for something so fucking stupid.
And sisters, grandmas, and grandpas who still care about your dumb ass, why would you even risk your life? Like, that's just very selfish. Off of trying to prove that you're basically not pussy. Like,
lack of confidence,
drop the ego. They say in the article, a shadowy image captured in the water surrounding a Louisiana baseball star who jumped off a party boat for a dare. Bro, I can do this. has sparked speculation. The teen was swimming away from a shark. Cameron Robbins, 18, jumped off the Blackbeard's Revenge Sunset cruise ship while celebrating his
my perspicacity. You gotta get your A game, E, B, C, D, E.
high school graduation near Athol Island in the Bahamas last Wednesday. The search for the missing teen was called off 2 days later though. Footage shows Robbins swimming in the water as the life preserver is thrown out to him, and classmates tell him to grab on. But the teenager seems to be fixated on a shadowy shape which appears in the water and immediately begins swimming away. The video has sparked speculation online that Robbins may have met his end after a shark went after him. People have claimed that they can clearly see a shark in the video. Providing an update yesterday, Royal Bahamas Defense Force, RBDF, confirmed that the area where Robbins went overboard is, indeed, and I quote, really shark infested.
This kid fucking jumped off! Oh my fucking god! Oh, bye-bye! Oh shit!
That's sad, bro. They're all like, bye-bye. Because they're fucking drunk, like, and they're just being dumb at, like, this is how you're all, and imagine being in there, imagine being in there all fucking, well, he's probably high out of his mind, so he doesn't even know the consequence until he just feels the pain of the sharks fucking biting at every part of your body and drag you down into the ocean, but that's such a tragedy. I mean, not really. It's kind of like, oh, bro. And just seeing the people just being like, oh, man. Dumbass, bro.
Yo, this kid's fucking off, bro.
So for those of you who just missed it, I'm gonna go back a few seconds to show you. And this footage caught by a random passenger on that cruise ship. I'm gonna pause at the moment where we'll see the shark.
This kid fucking jumped off!
Right there, as soon as the kid jumps in the water, a shark also pops up out of the water as well. According to the user that posted this footage by the name of Clips That Go Hard, they say footage shows Cameron Robbins, 18, who jumped off a cruise ship in the Bahamas as a dare on Wednesday, May 24th, 2023. He has still not been found, and the search has been suspended. Because of course, if you jump into the middle of the fucking ocean where shark-infested waters also reside, then you're a fucking idiot.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Great fucking job to the idiots who told this kid to jump into the water and for the kid to also do it himself. Congratulations on making your parents sad for the rest of their natural lives. Jesus.
You're always saying be the change.
No.
Come on, man. Be the change. Let's do this.
Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off.
This is 18-year-old Cameron Robbins from Louisiana who graduated high school a week ago today. 3 days after graduating, so just this past Wednesday, Cameron and a group of his friends went to Nassau in the Bahamas. Just 4 hours after arriving, Cameron and his friends jump on this pirate-themed sunset cruise. Let's be honest, the drinking age in the Bahamas is 18. They had just gotten down there, so I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming he was drinking. And his friends dared him to jump off the back of the boat.
This whole story just gets even more fucking dumb as every second passes. Buddy actually went to the Bahamas knowing full well that there's mad sharks down there, and it's nighttime, and the motherfuckers driving the boat are probably high or drunk or a combination of the two, lit as fuck, trying to party as well. And you think motherfuckers will have enough time to come save your dumb ass at night while everybody's trying to have a good time themselves? Like, I'm kind of high recording this, but at the same time, I'm actually like, maybe some people truly are just not meant to be here.
So at 9:40 at night, Cameron jumps off the back of the boat. They said he was just feet away from the boat. The boat keeps going, and he was nowhere to be seen. Immediately, the captain of the boat was notified. They stayed for hours looking for him, and they couldn't find him. So eventually, they returned to dock.
Well, so I'm gonna imagine that an 18-year-old, if he jumps into the water, right, in the middle of the ocean, I would assume that an 18-year-old can keep himself afloat, right, in a life or death situation for at least an hour. He can still paddle and keep himself afloat for oxygen. But if they stayed around for hours, after the captain was notified about the situation, and it looks like a pretty small boat, so they probably would have stopped it immediately. If they couldn't find his ass after stopping probably a quarter of a mile by the time the captain was, I know a lot of small boats are pretty fast, so if they actually did turn around and started looking for him within a reasonable time frame, then they should have found him, unless he truly was dragged down and eaten alive by a swarm of sharks that were most likely in those shark infested waters. And you know, not to sound kind of nerdy, but I wanted to become a marine biologist one day, and I used to love watching nature shows all the time when I was a kid. So with that in mind, I thought they'd come into my head that if sharks really got to him within that moment and were this aggressive with him being in their territories, could it possibly be mating season? And based on what I searched up here, let me zoom in, it does say that sperm is stored until ovulation and that it takes place from May to July for what is known as the shark mating season. So we are quite literally in the middle of shark mating season, and this kid decides to jump in shark infested waters in the Bahamas? What the fuck? No wonder why there's the highest possibility of him getting his ass torn up by them hungry sharks.
But I just read that as of Saturday evening, they stopped looking for Cameron. Was it a really stupid thing what he did? Obviously, yes. But if we all had to pay with our life for dumb shit we did when we were 18, I don't think any of us would be here.
No, I absolutely do not accept that. How fucking dumb were you? I don't think you know. Like, this is no. You're not gonna just tell that every 18-year-old, no, fuck, no. None of us were that. Not all of us were that, though. No.
Okay, girl.
Even if I was that drunk, no. And I've been drunk like that. I mean, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well, please, no projection. Not trying to come for you, but not all of us were this dumb at 18. Not all of us were doing life or death, truth or dare situations that would have costed us our life at 18 or younger or even older. Some of us are just taught and were raised with common sense and didn't need to seek validation or attention or approval from people that truly didn't care about their lives. Like, I would never ever, if I'm on a cruise ship with my best friend, my brother, or whoever that I feel is so close to me, that I would give my life up for them, to tell them to jump off a cruise ship in the middle of the night while we're all lit and drunk, knowing full well the ocean is a very dangerous place to not in. It's not meant for people. Like, I would never do that. But supposedly his friends, who cared so much about him, had the audacity to dare him to do that under the influence. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, man, shout out to Crime Time Tea Time on TikTok. Honestly, I don't know what causes some people to lose their lives to dumb shit like this. And siblings, if he has them, of just join our community Discord.
Alright, cool. Wait. What? Okay, I don't know what happened. Oh, I think the stream is late. It's catching up. Yeah, it's catching up. Never mind. Yeah, I think this is that. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. That was a good video. That was basically what I was talking about yesterday. So that's what I had to get into. Wait, what? No, I mean that. Yeah, I was talking about that. That's the whole premise of the fucking video. Okay, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with the better, I think, actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna do that whole concept of what I want to talk about probably Friday, just to end it off. Well, but that whole thing, I'll just plan it out briefly, like what I want to talk about and everything. We'll make it an hour stream, and that's it. Alright. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and we got 2 more days for this week, and I don't think it's the ending point. It's like, what's it called? It's 28. It's 28 today. It's 29 tomorrow. It's 30th, and then it's the 31st. So yeah, that 100%. It's already like I mean yeah, it will be done. So this will be the last week of June, and we got 2 more days to make it a bang, and that's it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. Talk to you guys tomorrow, and peace. All right, cool.